Yo, what up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for dropping by, man. I'm just about to dive right into it and let you guys know what's going down out here in these gaming streets, man. So, by now, everybody already knows about Concord, the flippity flop, the flop station, the remake station. You know, the one that caused all this woke garbage and trash on their console. All these woke activists like Sweet Baby Inc, man. Now I blame Sony. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm blaming Sony for what's going on with Assassin's Creed Shadows, man. Everybody already seen all the woke activists that have came to Ubisoft, dropped the bag off, offered them money. They sold their soul to people like Sweet Baby Inc and woke activists that don't know nothing about gaming. Obviously, the storyline trash, the game trash is all woked up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just diversity. It's the LGBT, it's gay, it's lesbian, non-binary. I'm talking about everything Christians and straight people are completely against. They are anti-straight. Like, they don't want nothing straight in the gaming industry. Like, when you allow Sweet Baby Inc to get a foothold in gaming, this is what you get. You get woked up hot garbage like Concord. You get woked up hot garbage like Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Like Spider-Man 2. You know what I'm saying? And Spider-Man, you know, you got pride flags all through that game, woked up. Every avenue you swing across, you see another pride flag. I mean, it's just like pushed in your face. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's to the point where you cannot escape it. You know, and it's so offensive to Christians, straight people, and people that's just against that. It ain't about being anti nothing. Some people, you ain't even worrying about them. They're worrying about you. They're trying to push their agenda on you. So how are you worried about them and you invaded the gaming industry with woke activists? And then when your game flop, because we already know Assassin's Creed finna flop like Concord, it's finna flop back to this Ubisoft got going to sell off, man. I'm telling you, man, they got to abandon ship, or they're going to be in the gaming graveyard next to, you know, Atari, next to Stadium. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. These people talking about something. This is a quadruple A game. They say Assassin's Creed, just like they said, was it Skull and Bones, the little ship, the little battleship game they tried to make or whatever that I never touched. Because Ubisoft, I can care less about Ubisoft. This has never been one of my favorite publishers anyways. But I always thought they were okay due to Assassin's Creed. You know, they got Rainbow Six. They got, you know, they had a few games out that was some bangers, right? They had a few, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but to go this route and just like, this is abomination and just shove this woke trash in everybody's face. It is a disgrace to the gaming industry. I don't know why Sony even allowed this. I don't know why. Like, it's just crazy. Like, when I seen Concord, how woked up it was with the non-binary, trans, gay, pushing agendas, you know what I'm saying? I knew this was going to be a problem going forward. Now they are all complaining. Well, these games have been in development for like 4 to 7 years and all that, 8 years now. I'm like, who was really asking for it? Because far as I know, you're only catering to 1 to 2% of the whole entire gaming industry. So you thought that was going to be okay? Like, this is right here is a mental illness, y'all. Like, trying to push agendas, push politics, DEI into gaming, bro. It have to be talked about. And that's why I'm so glad so many this is the first one. I mean, they talked about Concord a little bit. They talked about Suicide Squad, but this, I think Assassin's Creed punched up. Like, Sweet Baby Inc said they want to punch up with the wokeness. They really took it there, bro. They got cut scenes with Yasuke kissing a nun, but oh, it's so disgusting. Then you got another disgusting lesbian on top of another girl making out, kissing. Romance scenes. And they try to make it better by saying, oh well, you don't have to accept the romance scenes, you can skip it. Bro, it should not even be in the game. It should not even exist in the game. I mean, how bad can you woke it up? Like, you did not see what happened to Concord? That game flopped so bad they had to refund everybody their money. The remake station is already down bad, ain't got no games. And then you gonna bring out a woke trash activist game full of Sweet Baby stank all over it. Just stanking up doodle stains all across the gaming industry. This is another Sweet Baby stank game, Shadows. Like, it just stanking up everything. Like, I know y'all see it. Like, you cannot get away from it, bro. It's everywhere. Like, every blogger, vlogger, podcast, everybody is talking about how bad and woke this game is. You can't get away from it, bro. It's like, and then Ubisoft got some nerve to try to protect this trash and go get all these game journalists and media outlets to shield for the game, to make the game seem like it's the biggest banger, AAA banger of the decade. You know, like it's the best thing since sliced bread. And we already know that's cap. Everybody like, bro, do you not see this woke trash? This is where they pushed it back. And they got on the phone and called every gaming journalist in the gaming industry to protect this woke trash. Like, I'm talking about, bro, it's so woke, bro. I would never touch this game, bro. Never. I don't even want to watch it. That's how bad it is. I don't even want to review it. It's so woked up. And I blame Sony. Ain't Sony Japanese? Ain't this a Japanese console? I'm pretty sure. And then you're going to allow this on your console knowing what happened to Concord already? You ain't going to give no pushback from it? They are basically offending everybody in the game. You know, the whole Japanese culture. It's a black samurai. You know what I'm saying? I'm offended. You know, as a black man, I'm offended. Because you're making you emasculating the black culture, making them all look gay in the game. First you come out with him beating, people, innocent bystanders, innocent civilians in the game. And now you're gonna woke it up even more trash. That's why they was pushing it back, bro. Like they kept putting. It was like, how is the public going to accept all of this wokeness? I mean, you got a gay black samurai, you got a gay lesbian Japanese girl, you got a non-binary dude coming on to a samurai, knowing none of this went down back in those days, back in those 1700s. Whenever Yasuke whenever he became this imaginary samurai that they so-called say he was, right? They say he was like this biggest samurai ever. You know what I'm saying? He was bigger. He was bigger than the Shredder. You know what I'm saying? Of Ninja Turtles. So it's like, bro, this didn't make zero sense. These are some random cutscenes. The game is broken and buggy. It's trash. It's whack. It's woke. Don't nobody want it. The game is flopping all over Steam. They're trying to say, oh, we already passed 1 million sales. You announced that, but you couldn't announce how woke this game was going to be. You know, somebody had came out and said that. They seen an article or something. I don't know if it was one of the people that worked on the game or whatever. And it was like, it's going to be for a modern audience. And it was like, uh-oh, it's finna be woked up. This whole entire game is finna be woke. Wokety woke. And I was like, I wish I could remember the person. They said this was probably like a year ago. It was a while ago. Not even, probably a few months back. I want to go back that far. Maybe about a few months back. But before this game released, it was like it's going to be for a modern audience. And you seen what happened to Concord. Did they not see that game flop? Like, how could you not? Like, why would Sony allow that? Due to your culture, your history, it's a disrespect to the Japanese culture. And it is a disrespect to the black community culture as well, because it's already enough emasculated men out here already. It's already enough beta simps. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no help. It's already got a feminist movement out here. Want to be woman empowerment with women bosses. All this DEI, race swaps. Why is it a black samurai anyway? Anybody ever stop to think of that? Like, oh, it's for George Floyd. Bro, it's not in America. It's not our culture. Like, what are you talking about? You doing something? See, that right there was already confusing. A mental illness. All this, I told you, Sweet Baby Inc. They've been diagnosed. This is a mental illness. And they refuse, bro. They refuse to admit it. A mental illness. This is a sickness. Like, these people need mental help. They need to be checked in to the mental institution and put on a white coat and shot up with some drugs to make them back normal. Like, they need to put them in that room, and give them this medication that turns them back normal, because this don't make no sense, bro. This don't make no sense. The claim that this is a quadruple A game. They said this game is a quadruple, meaning you spent twice as more of the budget to go back. And they said we wanted to fix the bugs, and we wanted to fix this, and probably worked on some other dialogue and all this other bull crap. All you had to do was take the wokeness out of it, reverse the race swap, make him actual Japanese character, or add extra characters on there, and he was a companion. That would have been okay. Make the leading star the Japanese girl, take Yasuke completely out the game, get rid of all the little lesbian scenes, cut scenes. That would have made the game better. But when you took money from the devil, when you sold your soul, when you're part of the Illuminati's, you know what I'm saying? When you're Hollywood, when you're Hollyweird, this is what happened. Disney doing the same thing. They woke up all their movies. Don't nobody want to support Marvel anymore because of Disney. Don't nobody want to support Star Wars anymore either, because of these same reasons. Like, it's not about money. You know what I'm saying? It's not about bringing you great games anymore. It's about pushing an agenda, and that's what we are. It took a while to catch up, you know what I'm saying, because the last administration was promoting, trans flags and pride gay flags all over the White House, and it made it okay to push this down your throat. And when the woke activists seen that, we got the whole country behind us, the whole government behind us pushing this. Now that they say cancel all DEI, now they're afraid. They're running back in their little, rat holes and, caves and stuff. They're hiding. They're headed for the hills. They're hiding under rocks now. They don't nobody want nothing to do with it all of a sudden. Cowards. You see what I'm saying? If y'all said this is what y'all was doing, make your own studio. Why are you taking big AAA budget games like Assassin's Creed and cramming your politics in it? Your DEI, pushing agendas, race swaps, lesbian, non-binary, LGBT, trans, diversity, woman empowerment. Look at the long list of DEI check boxes that they have to check. We haven't even got to worrying about the game. We got to push all the agendas first. And that's why the game is broken and buggy, because they're trying to squeeze in diversity in the game and it don't go. And they're trying to make it cool and put the best graphics, the best detail to cover up the wokeness. Like, it just still ain't working. It ain't going. Go back to the 90s and the early 2000s when we didn't have to worry about no woke trash games. Can we please, Sony? This is a disrespect to your culture, to your whole legacy, and you're allowing Sweet Baby Inc. to just destroy it. That's why I say, man, they sold for money. Like, I don't know how much they're dropping the bag off at Sony, Ubisoft, Xbox, because they tried to do it with Halo 2. That's why I pushed back off on Halo, because I was like, they woke that up, pushing pride flags all on Halo. And it's just like, bro, who is behind? We're gamers. We come to game. We are coming to game to get away from politics and the real life struggles in the world, and working your 9-to-5 job, and we're trying to get away we're trying to escape that. We're trying to use our imagination to take us to another world, another planet when we get home. We don't even want to think that we're even on Earth anymore. We just want to play the game and lock in, and you're gonna end up seeing a kissing scene. Two men, like BBC, like Yasuke about to pipe up a non-binary, blow his back out on the game. Like, that's so just it's disgusting, bro. It's no type of turn on with that with a straight man or a Christian man. Like, it's offensive, because first of all, you're offending two cultures. You're offending the black people because you're making him gay. You're offending masculine black straight men, Christian men that are not gay, and the Japanese culture. You're offending two people, and then spiritual people or what should I say, religious people, by letting them beat up, their worship, temples and all that. Japan already pushing back. Their whole government is pushing back on this game. Ubisoft is probably looking at a huge class action lawsuit. That's why they don't want nobody to talk about the game. But bro, y'all already sold y'all soul 4 years. What, 4 years they've been working? 5 years they've been working on this game probably. So you already knew this was coming. You already knew you was gonna get the backlash after you seen what happened to Concord, bro, and Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. You should have pulled all the way back. You should have pulled everything DEI, snatched it out of that game. You should say, okay, we're gonna cancel and we're gonna bring it. We're gonna just redo the whole game. It's not gonna even be the same game anymore. We're gonna get rid of Yasuke. We're gonna bring a new character in. You have all these other samurai. Put Bruce Lee in the game for all I care. Don't put no Yasuke. We can accept any other character, but a dreadhead black thug in the game talking about he a samurai and he gay. So we gonna walking around with a samurai suit sagging, playing rap music. You know what I'm saying? Smoking a blunt. You know what I'm saying? like this is what you think we wanted? Ubisoft, you got to be smoking crack. Rock, I mean the best potent crack out there to make him gay, and then you gonna give him a non-binary like gay Asian guy that just come up to him, coming on him, talking about secrets and all. Nobody need to know. Who cares? And all. Bro, this is a disgrace to gaming, bro. Like our legacy is just gone. Like this whole generation have been up and down. Like with the whole Xbox going multi-plat, third party. Yeah, they are. And then you got the remake station ain't making no games. They just keep remaking and remastering games. Everybody considering going over PC because that's the best place to play. Period. And Nintendo with exclusives. If you want any exclusive, the exclusive boxes is Nintendo. It ain't gonna be PlayStation. It ain't gonna be. It definitely ain't finna be Xbox anymore. They just done killed off exclusivity. They don't even care about it because of Microsoft. And then all this woke trash on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. They woke in everything, man. They just destroyed the gaming industry, bro. I can't believe we came from masculine hardcore games like Halo years, you know what I'm saying? God of War. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my goodness, Uncharted, like all these games was like dope back in the day. They were fire. And now fast forward to now, everything like gay, woke, pride, LGBT, DEI, woman empowerment, woman boss, race swaps. Look at all this DEI. Look at all these check boxes. They got to be a certain color, certain race. They got to be gay, non-binary. They got to be a woman. They got to be black. They got to be this. They got bro, just make a game, bro. Like, did every great developer just leave the gaming industry all of a sudden? Like they had to push them out because it was like we heard it was a lot of chaos at Ubisoft, and now we see why. Now we see why people gonna be getting sued over there at Ubisoft. Now we see because it came to light. Like they always say, all dark comes to light. When you're in real, see, I'm a genuine person. I don't like being lied to, and I don't like woke activists pushing things on us because I feel like it's wrong. This is abomination. This is you grooming people to agree with something that's against the Bible. Like this is sin. Like that y'all are pushing down people's throat. This is not okay at all. And I ain't never gonna agree with that. I don't care if I only have one supporter. Like I don't care if I'm my only supporter. I'm gonna be against that forever. They ain't never gonna be allowed, ain't never gonna be accepted. That's why I can't stand Halo 343, garbage. You know what I'm saying? Halo Studios, garbage. Until they get back to the early 2000s, what we grew to love about the franchise, the Bungie stage. When Bungie, this ain't happened with Bungie. Like that's probably why they end up selling it off, because they know they were gonna go woke. And then you got Concord. I don't understand. I'm confused about Sony. Like, how did y'all allow this? Y'all had to have known this was going on. Like, this is worse. This is almost worse than Concord. Like, they really took it there. I don't think Concord had like romance scenes in it. I think you were just playing with gay characters. They're actually like about to get down on camera. Like, what? Like, wow, bro, y'all really took it there. Like, and then Intergalactic with Naughty Dog, a bald-headed lesbian. Like, bro, it don't stop with these freaks. They just completely took over the entire gaming industry and destroyed it. Sweet Baby Inc. have destroyed for the last 5 to 6 years. Bro, enough is enough, bro. Can we just stop? Can we just please stop? Just get all of them out the game and start over. We need to reboot. Reboot. It's time to reboot the gaming industry, bro. This is well, everybody gonna be playing. So that's why everybody on Fortnite. This is why. If you want why everybody on Call of Duty, Warzone and Fortnite and Call of Duty and sports games. Because see, playing action adventure games, they all woke up. They're pushing agendas. And they're going after every AAA banger game. That's what Sweet Baby Inc. wanted. They said that like she was like she want to punch up. And that's what she mean. This is what we finna be getting. This woke trash until they completely out of the game. And you know how hard it is to get these people out of the game because they signed contracts. You know, a lot of these studios signed on that dotted line for like 4 or 5 years ago. And half of the games are coming out. Now, if they did it to a point where you couldn't really tell, but no, Assassin's Creed, bro, they, with that little sweet cake, he looked fruity when he looked at the camera. When Yasuke looked at the camera like he finna, go do something strange for a piece of change to the little gay, little Asian dude, bro, that, I was like, wow, bro, they really took it there. Assassin, they really took it there, bro. Like, what the hell? Like, what? Bro, what are they doing? Sony, you knew better. This is your culture, bro. Y'all, I don't understand how y'all even allow Ubisoft to even do that. Like, they took y'all culture and slapped y'all, spit in y'all face with it, and just say, yeah, and you gonna like it, and what? Do something about it. Do you see how bold that is? You see how bold these woke activists is? They are bold and brave. They're braver than the little nerds at the top, the CEOs, to tell them, nah, man, we ain't doing that. We need more Black Myth Wukong games that said no. Stellar Blade that said no. Space Marine, Warhammer that said no. We need more studios like that to set an example and say, no, we ain't finna put all that woke trash in our game, because that's not gaming. You're trying to push an agenda just because you got the bag, you want to drop it off and basically manipulate and poison the gaming and groom the gaming industry, bro. That's just trash to me, bro. And I ain't gonna never stand by that.